In this video, we will be demonstrating the proper techniques to take height and weight measurements for preschool-age children. Accurate height and weight measurements of young children are fundamental to monitoring their growth. Accurate measurements have three components. 1. A standardized measurement technique. 2. High-quality equipment. And 3. Trained and consistent measurers. Here, we can see the proper setup for measurement that includes the digital scale and stadiometer on a flat surface in a private area. Now, let's watch as a trained measurer demonstrates the measurement process.
All right, Amelia, it's your turn. Let's come see how tall and big and strong you are. Oh, fabulous. Okay, so I see that you have got your shoes on. Yes, please take that down. Let's set that down. Do you have anything in your pockets? Yep, no, don't even have any pockets. Okay, perfect. Can you take off your jacket for me, please? We want to be sure to take jackets off because they add extra weight. Hold up. And take shoes off because they add extra height. Okay, hang on, sister. Hang on. We're going to get this started and then step on up once it says 0. Oh, you see the 0? Nice in the middle. Good job. Okay, 16.5 kilograms. Oh, you did a fabulous job holding very still for me. Thank you so much. Okay, now I'm going to... Oh, yep, right there. Oh, I like how your feet are together. Now I'm going to take your hair bow out because it makes you like 4 inches taller. Yeah. You got a big, fancy bow. Okay, hold up. Whoop. I'm going to do that part today. So we want to make sure that our heels are against the back, our bum is against the back, shoulders, and head. Can you look straight that way with your chin up a little bit? Perfect. Now I'd like you to take a breath in for me. Okay, when they breathe in, make sure they don't go to their tippy toes. You want to come down to the top of the head, not too much pressure, but flat on the top of the head. Okay, you can let your breath out. Centimeters or 42 and 7/8 of an inch. Okay, all right, Amelia, let's come back to our chair. You can put your shoes back on.
Let's review each step of the measurement process which we just watched.
Okay, all right, Amelia, it's your turn. Let's come see how tall and big and strong you are. Oh, fabulous.
Here, the measurer welcomed the child and explained to them what was about to occur. To do this, you could say something like, "Hi Christopher, my name is Miss Amy, and I'm going to be recording your height measurement today. We do this to see how fast you're growing. This will only take a few moments, and then we can go back to the classroom."
Okay, so I see that you have got your shoes on. Yes, please take that down. Let's set that down. Do you have anything in your pockets? Yep, no, don't even have any pockets. Okay, perfect. Can you take off your jacket for me, please? We want to be sure to take jackets off because they add extra weight. Hold up. And take shoes off because they add extra height.
Ensure that the child's shoes and jacket are removed, as those could add extra weight to the measurement. Seemingly small differences in measurement, even half of an inch or 2 pounds, can change weight classification.
Here we are. We want to be sure that our scale is zeroed out before our child actually steps on. Okay, hop on up, please. Stand in the middle and hold still. Okay, oh, we don't want to hold on to the wall. Yeah, that's great. Stand like a statue. Fantastic. 36.3 pounds.
In that clip, the measurer ensured the scale was zeroed out and then allowed the child to step on. Remember to record pounds to the nearest tenth of a decimal. Note that in that clip, the measurer made sure that the child was standing still and was not touching anything or holding on to anything while being weighed.
Okay, now I'm going to... Oh, yep, right there. Oh, I like how your feet are together. Now I'm going to take your hair bow out because it makes you like 4 inches taller. Yeah. You got a big, fancy bow. Okay, so we want to make sure that our heels are against the back, our bum is against the back, shoulders, and head. Can you look straight that way with your chin up a little bit? Perfect. Now I'd like you to take a breath in for me. Okay, when they breathe in, make sure they don't go to their tippy toes.
Before measuring, always stop and ensure the child's heels are on the floor and against the back of the stadiometer. Their legs are straight and knees are together. Their bum and shoulders are back against the stadiometer, and their eyes are looking straight ahead. Once you have checked for all of these, record to the nearest eighth of an inch. Some programs may be using a measuring tape growth chart that is taped to the wall instead of a stadiometer. Make sure to follow the instructions and use the same techniques referenced in this video. Next, let's see what to do if a child has a hairstyle which gets in the way of proper measurement. There may be culturally relevant decisions that you need to make about asking children to alter hairstyles and remove articles of clothing. You know your children and your communities best, so you may need to make some different decisions depending on the situation.
Big hair that has at least a couple of inches of height. So if you can't redo the hair, then what we recommend doing is taking your clipboard and using the clipboard without redoing the hairdo. So you read from the side of the clipboard instead of the top of the stadiometer. So you take your breath in, okay, and keep your eyes straight ahead. You're doing a good job. Can you put your arms down by your side? Oh, that's fabulous. Thank you so much. You're a very good statue. Hold still like a statue. Okay, great job. Step out for me, sweetie. Okay, so we were here at 109.5 centimeters prior to her stepping out with going on the side of the clipboard. So.
Once you are finished, thank the child for their participation and have them exit the private space to return to the classroom. Remember to record data into your program's reporting system. Finally, there are some common mistakes in height and weight measurement that you should avoid. These mistakes include measuring to the top of a large hairstyle, such as a bun, measuring while the child is on their tippy toes, measuring the child facing the wrong direction, weighing the child while they are slouching, or failing to record your measurement properly. Finally, let's hear a testimonial from a trained measurer who has some tips and tricks for getting measurements from preschool-aged children based upon her experiences in the field.
Okay, yeah, my name's Heather Craner. I'm an assistant health manager for Head Start. And so our littles are sometimes hard to get heights and weights on. So a few of the things that I do when I go into a classroom, I let the teachers know ahead of time what day I'll be doing it on. And I send a message to the parents and letting them know, hey, tomorrow, can you have your child wear shoes that are, easy to get on and off? Because sometimes they'll be wearing, if it's wintertime, they'll be wearing those boots that have a million laces, things like that. And it's a little more time consuming and sometimes hard to get their shoes on and off. So that usually helps. And then when I come into the classroom, I'll tell all the students who I am, what I'm doing and why we're doing it and how it works. And what they'll do is they'll all get their shoes off together and put them either where their circle time is or against the wall. And then they'll go to different centers. And then I usually go alphabetically just so I make sure not miss anyone. And then, do each child one by one, doing their height and weight. I always make sure I have a flat, hard surface for my scale. And then using my stadiometer, we do have a lot of kids that have those high hairdos and stuff. So, we work around that. But occasionally you'll get a child who's like autistic, who does not want to stand still, not understanding the directions, maybe because of the language barrier. Those children, I'll get my weight on the scale, and then I'll hold that child, get that weight, and then just subtract it and do it that way. It kind of makes it a little bit easier for them. So that's just a few of the things that I've found that works really well in the classroom, and the kids usually love it. I give them a sticker afterwards, letting them know how great a job. And I'm always encouraging them when they step on the scale and get back off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, look how big you've got it. Oh my, and just, really building it up for them. And they seem to enjoy that. And they love knowing what their number is. And then they're telling all their friends what their number was. So that's just a few of the things that I do when I'm doing the heights and weights that's worked for me.
Scan here for a PDF version of the guidelines for height and weight measurement. Scan here for recommendations for purchasing a scale or stadiometer. This concludes the height and weight measurement training video. Thank you for watching.